Most of the freshers will be looking into how to get their first job and will be clear about their goals in life, but may not be precisely clear about their short-term goals. Well, it's quite easy to answer this question if you really take some time to work on this. Remember, you need to be precise and hit the pot when you speak about your goals. Don't tell them your long-term plans. Just tell them how you see yourself in that organization after 5 years. This question is usually asked to know how long you will remain in that company due to the growing attrition, or to understand how well you fit for the place they are recruiting you for. So, for example, you can say, you want to be in a manager level with all the knowledge and skill you have gained in those 5 years. Or, 5 years from now, I would like to implement independently and head a team and be a leader. I would like to grow with the organization. Demonstrate your passion and enthusiasm in your answer. Frame your sentences in short and be specific, and use appropriate words to describe your goals. You can also add it with a simple example to add support, as in why you have fixed that goal. Hope you will now be able to build few sentences and be prepared to face this question in your interview and get your job. Most of us will definitely receive a punch on the face if you're not well prepared for this question. Well, the main reason behind the interviewer to ask this question is to check if you have the right attitude towards the job or not, or to understand how well you can succeed in that role, or sometimes how determined are you about getting that job. Most important of all is to know if you're taking up that job with passion inbuilt or just to earn your livelihood. So, your answer for this question should convince the interviewer that you're the right fit for that job and you're the only one who can be the right fit for that job. Today, I shall guide you on how to do the same. You can start it generally or say something like, I do know that one cannot speak much about self, but it's now my duty as you have asked to let me admit with complete honesty. Then continue saying, I believe you should hire me because... Read the job role thoroughly and write down certain important characteristics a person needs to have when he or she is doing that job. For example, since you are a fresher, you can say, I have the willingness to learn, and you can support yourself strongly by saying that I have the ambition to succeed and the desire to progress. Conclude saying that, given the opportunity, I will relish the chance to be a part of this team. Give a warm ending to your answer, saying the most powerful line. Honestly, I almost feel like the job description was written with me in mind. That's all, folks. The interview will definitely be impressed with your words. So good luck, guys. Go get your dream job. Confused as in where you have to start and what exactly you have to speak about? Don't worry. I'm here from freshersworld.com to help you out and guide you on how to answer this question in the best possible way. Now, start with your strengths. If you really can't outline it in front of them, you can use these tricks to build your answer. 1. Substantiate your answer always with an example. I would suggest you to go through the skill set required for the job role and reflect them in your strengths with a strong example. For example, you can say that your top strengths are adaptability, being versatile, a team player in case your job role requires you to be working in a team where you have to work with different cultured people, or when your role specifies you need to speak a lot with people and convince them. You can add to it saying, I'm a quick learner and have an intricate eye for details in case your role mentions you need to analyze things or you need to closely observe certain things and your work is related to it. Now, moving on to the toughest part, that is your weakness. Never state your weakness straight. Instead, you can tell them how and what are the steps you're taking to overcome your weaknesses. Put up some of your strengths as your weakness. For example, you can say, I'm a perfectionist and that I get too much into details, due to which I run short of time. Learn how to manipulate them wisely and be prepared with the steps. For example, I'm a perfectionist, but indeed I will end up with an effective work. I'm working on that because I need to be a bit conscious about time also. Or say, how about we put it like this? I do not have any that I know of with respect to my work, and in case I come to identify it, I would definitely work on it, is what you can say. So folks, this is the best way to answer this question and project your weakness also in a smart way. Now, the interviewer would be keen on how much do you know about their company or how well you have understood about their company. That is when they pose the question, what do you know about the company? One who answers this in a short and crisp way would definitely impress the interviewer, as it makes them understand that you are really excited to join them and you're definitely a good fit in their company. But you need prior preparation for this. This is a very common question. What does it judge? It judges 3 things. 1. Your seriousness and interest. 2. Your capacity to research. And 3. Your aptness. So what should you do? Please read the job description carefully. Then concentrate on the company. Go through their website. Read about the company, what they are into. Read about their recent news, events or achievements. In case you know the interviewer, search out the person in LinkedIn. You can always say, I saw your profile in LinkedIn too. Read about their management team. I think this much effort is enough to get you through the question. Now answer the question systematically and to the point. You can directly start with what they are into, how they have expanded, share some recent significant achievements, news, events, etc. of the company. Lastly, say, I will be greatly honored to work in this company. So that's your tip today to answer the question. Today, I'll be guiding you on how to respond for a question which your interviewer poses when he or she is about to conclude the interview. Please don't think that this question is asked generally and does not carry any importance or add any weight to your interview result. Surprisingly, the most common answer to the interview question, do you have any questions, is no. Not only is this the wrong answer, but it's also a missed opportunity to find out information about the company. It is important for you to ask questions. Not just any questions, but those relating to the job, the company, and the industry. Always go prepared with at least one question to ask the interviewer. Do not ask irrelevant questions like, what is my job role, as it will already be given in the specifications, or what will be my package, as it may sound a bit commercial. Instead, you may ask something simple like, is this position a new position or a replacement? Or how about, what are the most difficult challenges for this job? Make your answer simple but very impressive so that the interviewer will take a step ahead. So keep the following points in your mind while you answer this question. 1. Be prepared. 2. Time your question. 3. Make sure it's relevant to what you people spoke during the interview. 4. Do not ask any selfish or irrelevant questions. There you go, guys. Be smart in impressing your interviewer and get your dream job.